issues, Nitin. You can go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
All right. We can begin with your interview. So tell about yourself.
Yeah, very good evening, Nitin. Myself, Pranay, have total 4.3 years of experience in DevOps and cloud. And I started my career as a junior DevOps engineer in CyberOps Private Limited. So in my first company, I worked on AWS and DevOps. So in AWS, I worked on EC2, S3, VPC, IAM, load balancers, and EKS, and subnets and internet gateways. So coming to the DevOps side, I worked on Linux, GitHub, and mainly Maven for building the tool. So there we built an Jenkins CI/CD pipeline for continuous integration and continuous deployment. So in that CI/CD pipeline, I integrated SonarQube for code analysis test and Docker Hub for container registry and Docker uh, container and then Kubernetes for container orchestration. Then I worked for the after the post deployment. I was involved in the monitoring side also. So from AWS side, I worked on AWS CloudWatch. So in that I used to monitor the
Mhm.
metrics and the CPU and alarms. So then I joined in my second organization, WIT Solutions. So here I got a chance to explore on GCP Cloud. On GCP Cloud, I worked on Compute Engine and VPC, IAM, firewall walls, and GKE, mainly Google Kubernetes Engine, and Cloud Function, and Cloud Run, BigQuery, and Cloud SQL. And for CI/CD, here I worked on Cloud Build and Cloud Deploy CI/CD. And here I got land on alerting tools like Splunk on Call. I got a chance to work with the Splunk on Call tool. So whenever we get an alert from Splunk on Call, immediately we use it to troubleshoot on those things. And Prometheus and Grafana also worked on Prometheus and Grafana. So coming to my
Mhm.
current responsibilities, roles and responsibilities, I'm working in L&T Mindry with Honeywell client. So here I was into the proactive monitoring. So by using Pro, Prometheus and Grafana dashboards, and I was involved in the for compute engines patching activities, and these are my responsibilities.
Okay. Okay. So okay. In AWS, you had worked on EKS, right?
Yes,
Um, okay. So what you had exactly done on EKS?
yeah. So EKS Elastic Kubernetes Service. So in EKS we created the clusters and nodes, and inside the nodes we created the pods and for used for application deployment, and I did in the troubleshooting.
Okay. So how you have provisioned the cluster?
Sorry, how?
How you have provisioned the cluster, EKS cluster?
Yeah, I provisioned the EKS cluster uh, mm, like using the deployment and stateful sets, like uh, in especially in AWS it is using EKS CTL.
Okay, EKS
Yeah,
CTL, right?
EKS CTL, and
Mhm.
based on that EKS CTL, we by AWS CLI also we created with the proper IAM permissions, and
Mhm.
then we created the infra EKS CTL, and we created the VPC subnets and EKS nodes, and
Okay,
using EKS config file.
all right. So what is basically what is difference between kubectl and ekctl?
Yeah, kubectl, the commands will work with the Kubernetes, like we will install in our VMs, EC2 machines,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
this EKCTL is completely with AWS. I mean, in
Mhm.
GCP we have another commands in GKE. So,
Mhm.
and it is a EKCTL is a CLI tool. We can create and update, and we can delete the EKS clusters and node groups. And where
Mhm.
kubectl use it is like different layers, and especially um, for separately,
Okay,
like
so can
deploying
we
the
not use
applications.
EKS, sorry, kubectl with EKS cluster?
We can perform, yeah, we can perform that to manage the resources inside the clusters. Like we can deploy the
Okay.
applications, we can check the pod status in EKCTL also.
Mhm. Mhm.
We can view the logs, scale the deployments.
Okay. Also, do you have any experience in Helm?
Yeah, yeah, I have experience in Helm also.
So yeah, what exactly you have done with Helm?
Uh, like by using Helm, uh, I created, I managed the complex apps with manifest files. And by using Helm, we version rollback and environment
Mhm.
based configuration, like ideal for APIs on configs and packages also.
Okay.
Yeah, help me
And
install my app, install the uh,
okay. Okay, so how can you handle changes in Helm values?
uh, like uh, like we can store the charts in Git, and using that files per environment, we can
Mhm.
use the Helm before the upgrade, keeping the rollback
Mhm.
history, and we can avoid hard coding secrets.
Mhm.
And we can do this and deploy and roll back the Kubernetes applications in a consistent and controlled way, and use secret manager mainly.
Okay. Okay. And do you know about Argo CD?
Yeah, yeah. It is
Have you
continuous
used?
deployment. Yeah, yeah.
Have
I
you
used
used?
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
used
So
Argo CD continuous
yeah.
deployment
So
tool.
okay. So can you explain like how you have set up the pipeline means for deployment into Kubernetes cluster in Argo CD?
Yeah. Like Argo CD. Yeah. Uh, after installing the Argo CD, uh, like in our organization, we configured the Kubernetes in Argo CD. Uh, we initially before Kubernetes, we install Argo CD in Jenkins. We integrated with the Jenkins, uh, like it will build the testing
Mm-hmm.
and deployments, and using the GitOps mainly. And whenever, so starting with whenever the developer pushes the code, so it will build
Mm-hmm.
and it will unit test run, and Docker image is built, and image is pushed to the registry like ECR. And here we manifest the Helm values in Git are updated with a new
Mm-hmm.
image tag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this after CA, the CD part starts in the Argo CD. Like this
Mm-hmm.
continuously watches the GitOps repository that contains the Kubernetes YAML files, Helm chart files, and the flow is like here CA updates the Git, the new image tag, and Argo CD
Mm-hmm.
uh, detects, not it will detect the Git change, and then Argo CD sync with the desired state cluster, and Kubernetes
Mm-hmm.
applies the changes, and then Argo CD monitor the health and sync the status.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Um, and do you have any experience with Ansible?
yeah, yeah. I used in Ansible servers and Ansible.
Yeah. So what type of task you were doing using Ansible?
Yeah, like I did task by using Ansible, uh, uh, like suppose if you want to set up the cluster setup in multiple VMs, so I used the Ansible. So if we connect the Ansible to with one server to another servers, then it is
Mhm.
centralized in a control way. So uh, we can reusable the roles, so the same playbook works safely across the prod and non-prod clusters also. So I define
Okay.
the each cluster in the Ansible inventory with the same with its
Mm-hmm.
own
Mm-hmm.
variables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, what is use of handlers in Ansible?
handlers in Ansible. Like, handlers are um, uh, like when we are writing the playbooks. So uh, like to perform the actions only when a change happens. So
Mm-hmm.
this handlers help us to avoid the unnecessary restarts or reloads, or it
Mm-hmm.
will make the automation efficient and safe, especially while we're working in the production.
Mm-hmm.
It only runs when it notified. Like,
Okay. Okay, right.
yeah.
And how do you handling production outages? Means what would be your approach in case of any outage in production?
Handling outages in production.
Yeah.
Uh, like suppose in production, if you take one uh, mm, handling outages in Kubernetes, right? Like,
And not specific to Kubernetes, but any of the production application, no matter
okay.
where it is deployed. Just wanted your approach, like what you will do.
Handling outages. Like, yeah, initially, I will. So some if one outage is occurred in production server, so I will. How I will debug means, I will structured. I will see the uh, uh, incident response process. Like, I will acknowledge that a particular ticket or alert immediately by
Mhm.
monitoring, or if some support call from to the pager duty or Splunk on call.
Mhm.
And uh, I will inform if I don't have the proper access. I will definitely inform to my superior team, L3 or L4 teams.
Mhm. Mhm.
And if I have the access, I will after acknowledging the ticket, I will go through the logs. If it is support is Kubernetes, I will check the kubectl logs, kubectl pod logs, and I will check these this issue caused by the recent deployments. So then I will immediately roll back that if recent
Mhm.
deployment had impacted anything, then if suddenly pods are
Mhm.
crashing, so then I will
Mhm.
roll back that. And if it
Okay.
is infra related, I will check the CPU and health, memory, and I will replace the unhealthy pods. So like this, my approach.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, um, suppose you have identified like there is one bug,
Mm.
minor bug in a production that recently got deployed. Okay. So how would you decide like whether you have to roll back or you have to make a hot fix into the production?
Before rollback, I will take definitely. I will take my superior and my manager permission before rollbacking. That I will inform to our manager and
No,
my
no, I
team.
am asking how you will decide whether you have to make a rollback or you have to do a hot fix without doing any rollback
Okay.
during
Uh,
directly into the production.
uh, like if it is major issue, it's completely down. It is better to roll back. If it is
Mhm.
minor issues, then we can fix that issue
Mhm.
by saying the uh, by saying the like by saying the error of by saying the error of its application,
Mhm. Mhm.
error
Mhm.
application,
Okay, so suppose
impact, like it is impacting
yeah,
the
yeah.
this
Mhm.
mm,
Mhm.
impact of the application based on.
Okay, yeah. So accordingly you will choose, right? And how you will do the hot fix into the production? Means what would be approach your what would be your branching strategies so you can support the hot fix?
Yeah, hotfix. Mm, The branching strategy.
Yeah, I am asking what would be your branching strategy. Suppose
Okay, okay.
from the production branch you have already deployed, right?
Mm.
And you have to make the hot fix. So where on which branch you will make the changes to fix, and after making the hot fix, what steps you needs to be done, needs to be do, or you will like communicate to the development team to do.
Yeah. In this way, actually, in production, we'll deploy the main code, main branch, and
Mhm.
develop is the integration branch where all developers will work on that branch. So initially, I will confirm the issue, it is resolved or not. Then I will
Mhm.
monitor the key metrics, error rate, latency, and pod health,
Mhm.
and ensure if
Mhm.
there is no side effects. And I will check the stability. And coming to the, like, uh, if it is not major or thing, I will try to merge the hotfix branch into the main.
Mhm.
I will
Mhm.
tag a
Mhm.
new version. I will tag a new release version.
Mhm.
So in this way, we can merge the hotfix branch to develop one. So this will helps us the same bug from the reappearing in the future releases. And then we can close the incident, updates the incident ticket, and inform the to our support and team.
Okay. Okay. All
And
right.
then we can do the root cause analysis, why these issues happened, why it is not caught earlier, making some
Mhm.
document in
Mhm.
Confluence too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right. Got it. Okay, I am done with questions. Do you want to ask anything?
Can I know your current about your project? So what's your work
Okay.
in your project? Mm.
Yeah, so for a particular this role, this is for the GeoStar. Okay.
Mm.
This is customer. Okay. And yeah, so they have the application, GeoStar application, right?
Yeah.
And that is completely deployed on AWS EKS. Okay. So basically, role would be like managing that cluster, EKS cluster, managing the upgrades
Mm.
and deployments, or anything like if anything fails or any issues comes into the
Yes. Yes.
application. So you need to troubleshoot, or you need to coordinate with the team, development team, or maybe the customers, right? So yeah, these roles will revolve around this, and also they are planning for some migrations
Mm.
to the Nutanix. So for that, like you need to coordinate with the team as well. So
Yes.
yeah, so that would be your basic role, and yeah, that would be like most of the things for the project.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
Great, Nathan. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
looking
all right.
forward to work with you under your guidance. I need to
That's a different.
evolve more and more. Mhm.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Nathan. Have a good day. Thank you.
Have a bye.
Nice meeting with you.